Nicole, you there?
Yes, hi, Kelly. How are you?
Good. This is the Jersey Cookie Girl. And my God, does she make yummy cookies.
Oh, thank you so much, Kelly.
No problem. Nicole makes these cookies that, if you look at them, they are phenomenal. They come in all kinds of colors and shapes and sizes. If you say to her, I need an amoeba, she will make it into a cookie. So, Nicole, I have to ask, what made you start cookies? Why cookies?
Well, in my previous life, I was an architect, and we have 3 children, and I made them for my own children and my nieces and nephews, and it just turned into someone saw them and actually wanted to buy them. So I thought, well, it's worth a try, and here I am. So very fortunate.
So you were an architect. That has to be interesting because that's a very male-dominated field.
It is, but it's just very challenging and very rewarding at the same time. I enjoyed working with men and went to college with all men, so it was pretty much a very easy transition.
So does the architect, because you had to design things, does that help with the cookies?
Absolutely, that too. Both being an architect and then transitioning into this, I still am able to express myself artistically as well as talk with people, like you'd mentioned, figure out what designs they would like or what fits their theme best, and then basically turn that into a reality for them, which is on a smaller scale and definitely on a short term, but same comparison to architecture where you do programming and you sit with people and then create a 3D version of what their thoughts were. So it's very gratifying, and it's wonderful to brighten someone's day when someone buys a gift, and I deliver it and so forth. So it's still a wonderful, very satisfying career change.
Now, I know I've seen some of your designs. Keith hasn't, but you can basically take a corporate logo, put it on a cookie, and make that a cookie. But you've also, you did pajamas for my pajama party.
Yes.
We had
little
pajama cookies.
Yes.
So what, having that, I guess my question is, how do you get to that? I mean, how do you make something into a cookie? Okay, I don't have the creativity to say, I can tell you I own corporate pajamas and we do fun stuff, and, but I can't tell you, okay, this is what a cookie's going to look like in my head of pajamas. Where do you get this from? I mean, is it just something you picture in your head and then go from there?
Well, I do have some clients that allow me that freedom, and I have other clients who actually give me a specific thing that they want me to duplicate, whether it be the invite or their pet or, one of their favorite characters. So if I do meet with a client, we can do different samples. I'll sketch out some different ideas and go from there.
Okay, but you do all kinds of shapes, too. So I have to ask, do you have to have molds for all this, or do you hand mold them?
I do hand cut a lot of them because not all cookie cutters can I get them in a proper size. So you'd probably want one standalone cookie that's 3.5 to 5 inches, and the cookie cutter I have might only be a 2-inch cookie cutter. So then that doesn't lend itself well. So I either if it's a large quantity, I can actually create a cookie cutter, or I just hand cut them, which is faster for me.
Looking at these dance bouquets, I just went on the website, and I have to say, this is amazing. You can get dance bouquets for your little girl when she does dancing, and you do the shoes, you put a name on it, you've got a dress, you've got hearts, you've got pocketbooks. It's just amazing.
Oh, well,
the stuff that you can do with cookies. I mean, I would never have dreamed this up in a million years, I have to tell you that. Just because, I would never... High heels. I'm looking at high heels now that are cookies.
But what's also really fun is that not only can you celebrate your children, but they're for any life occasion to brighten someone's day up, or karate when someone gets a black belt. It's hard to figure out what to get my nephew for when he received his, so I made him a cookie bouquet. And other people share that same note, and that because it's gender neutral, you can make it's very plastic in form. So it's wonderful to be able to accommodate so many different important times in people's lives, and they celebrate with cookies. I'm very blessed that they think of cookies to do that.
So how long have you been doing this now?
A little over 2 years.
Okay. Well, I have to ask, what's the craziest thing somebody's asked you to make?
I would have to say the princesses.
They actually want princesses, huh?
Yeah, they want their face. They want it to match the paper products, and they want, yes, those tend to be quite challenging because it's so many different colors, but you have to wait anywhere between 8 and 10 hours, sometimes more, for the colors to dry before you come back and put another color on it.
Wow.
So it's almost like I have a courtship with these characters until they go waste their party. So
how long does it take you then for a typical cookie, like with 6 colors on it? How long does it take you to make that cookie?
A week. It'll like 6 colors, like you said. Like if it was a princess's face, or if it's Monsters Inc. or something like that. It takes anywhere between 3 to 6 days just to get the cookies to dry and to come to the end result.
Nicole, what's the cookie? What's the actual cookie? Is it a sugar cookie?
Yes, they're all sugar cookies. We do offer chocolate sugar cookies too. Some clients do request those, but all in all, the company is just a sugar cookie based.
I love that. What's the shelf life on these if we were to order something like this?
The shelf life on the platters are up to about 4 to 5 days. The individually bagged cookies can go from 2.5, no more than 3 weeks, because there's no preservatives in them. They're just the natural ingredients.
And I love that, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of times we talk about on our health shows, we talk about the things that are really bad for us. And for those folks listening, when you go out and buy cookies from the store, there's so many like preservatives and stuff like that in it, and that's the harmful stuff that's in it. So I love seeing the mom and pops of the world starting to make this big, huge comeback because there is no preservatives and it's much more healthy for you.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, it wouldn't be unless I went down this path. So has anybody asked you to make an adult cookie? I have to ask because Keith knows it's Friday.
Yeah. Not as of yet. The most risque that I've gotten was a woman had a double mastectomy due to breast cancer, and she got reconstructive surgery, and her best friend sent her cookies, but it was like bikini tops, so they looked like new boobs. So that was probably the most risque.
That was as risque as you've gotten, huh?
Yes, I mean, people have asked, however, they've never placed an order for the more adult cookies.
The more graphic cookies. Right.
Okay.
I had to ask because
that's fantastic. Yeah.
Well, we have hosts on here that's what they do. They sell, adult products, and I would imagine that if we gave them the opportunity to do adult cookies, they'd be all over.
And I would not have a problem with supplying them those.
See?
Now these ones on the stick, they actually you bake them with a stick in them?
Yes, I do, Keith. Yep.
That is really, really neat. Who are the people that you like to, I'm sure it's anybody, but you get a lot of different orders from schools and stuff like that?
No. Not yet. Not yet, no. I do get a lot of parents that celebrate for the boosters for the sports teams when they do their golf outings for fundraisers and things like that. Those types of things.
Well, you're in New Jersey. Where do you go? What's your footprint?
Well, I do ship all over. But delivery, I'm still trying to build up the wholesale portion of the company. So. Oh,
you know what? The reason why I was asking is because we do tons of golf outings, and we have connections with a lot of the country clubs in the area and nonprofits. That would be a great connect for you, I would imagine.
Yeah, she can ship everywhere. We talked prior to this about she's doing one for me for a company in Edison that I do business with. So, we're going to ship up there, and they're going to get surprised with a cookie tray with their logo on it because they're celebrating 50 years. and I thought it would be a nice touch to put their 50th anniversary and make some gold cookies to go up there. So, those are the type of things. Now, do you, I imagine you do showers and stuff.
Yes, baby showers, bridal showers, communions, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs. Absolutely. Any type of party, centerpieces, breakaway centerpieces that then turn into your guests' favor as they leave, so they kind of do a double duty. They're quite popular as well.
Now that's neat. That's a neat idea. I never would have thought of that, but it's a centerpiece, and as the guests leave, they each get a cookie?
Yes. Mhm.
That's a very cool idea. I like that idea because, then it's double duty there. It's making things pretty, but here you go, and it's cost effective. What a great way. So what does a normal tray of cookies go for? Like I call it. Go ahead.
We have 3 different size platters. There's a small, which is 2 dozen. That's $32. A medium has 3.5 dozen. That's $52. And then our large has 5 dozen cookies for $72. And there are various shapes from 5-inch cookies all the way down to an inch and a half. And they're in the theme of whatever the client would like.
Now think about this. 2 dozen cookies. How much do you say they are?
That's $32.
Okay, I went to the bakery the other day. I have to tell you the story, and bought 2 dozen cookies, and it cost me $37.50, and they weren't hand done and custom done to my specifications.
Oh wow!
I sit there. I'm looking at these cups. They are so cute. Did you hand paint every one of those?
I'm sorry, Keith. I can't hear you, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I was leaning back.
He's relaxing.
I'm relaxing.
It's that kind of day.
I was sitting there. These cookies are making me hungry. The teacups. You were painting all this stuff.
Yes, they're all hand iced, and then the details are added after. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The attention to detail is just amazing on these cookies, I have to say.
And you have my favorite bug. Ladybugs are good luck. So I see you have a ladybug there.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
So you're going to start, when people, I know you're going to start doing stuff for the holidays, and you're going to start taking orders soon. So how late can people get in? I have, before the holidays to give you cookie orders because...
Well, typically 2 weeks is really appreciated. Of course, if your order is larger and you already have it, well, then the earlier the better would be wonderful. But there's always a chance that you can call up and say, do you have the time to do this? And you won't know unless you call. So I always say just try and call, and if I can fit it in, I gladly will. But again, if it's one of those very detailed, lot of colors, a lot of detail in the cookie, it'll take a longer time, so I won't be able to fit it in less than the 2-week window frame, unfortunately. Although if it's a simpler cookie, please always call. It doesn't hurt to call.
Right. I love these back-to-school ones because, we're going to have a back-to-school party. When you have 4 kids, you have to have a party because that's exciting when they go back.
Absolutely. It's New Year's, right? It's New Year's for school.
Oh, it's exciting. Let me tell you. The bus driver every year gets all hugged and kissed by all the parents up and down. She's here! Yay! It's like that commercial from Staples when they're singing through the aisles. After you spend the summer with 4 kids, actually 5 this year, you get a little crazy.
A little busy, I'd say, dear.
So you do, I'm looking at the baby shower favors. Tell me about this one that you did here. It says Tracy's baby shower. What is that with the little push poppy thing?
Those are they're individual cookies in the color of the theme of the event, and then they're in a push-up pop, just like you mentioned. And then the client provided those clear stickers with the person's name on it, and she used those actually in a centerpiece that she had created. So she bought the push-up pops for her sister's baby shower.
Push-up pop cookies. It's a whole nother class.
Yep, and they're in any.
There you go.
Yeah, the princess. That's really good because you can put any kind of sticker on the front of it. It can be whatever theme. You can, add a tail on the back and some ears for Easter to put in your children's Easter baskets. They're really fun because they're very versatile, and you can decorate them however you'd like. and the cookies can also match the theme as well. So that's an added bonus.
And you can do them for every holiday. I mean, I assume when Halloween comes, you have a good time.
I do. I have to say that is a fun holiday. That really, really is.
Usually is. Everybody that does any kind of baking, cooking, or whatever, decorating, Halloween is always the one that they go to. But I'm looking at these. I just had somebody ask me for Lifesavers the other day, and I'm looking at these Lifesaver cookies. What a great idea. Again, I guess it's just as hard as our imagination can go.
It's absolutely, it's as versatile as you need it to be. If you're having a beach party and you want a beach theme, or you're having your children's 1, 2, 3 red fish, blue fish, green fish party, you can have those cookies to match the book cover or whatever it is. And if you have, if grandmother is celebrating her 77th birthday and you want to send her a cookie-gram, which is one cookie and a special note inside, and, for $6.50 it includes a card as well and shipping, grandmother gets a special note and knows that you're thinking of her on her special day. So it covers everybody. It's just a wonderful way to say that you love somebody. That's what I think, because I send them to my family and to my friends, and that's always their response. That they're very, it's so nice to know that you love me.
So let me ask you a question. So somebody calls you and says, "Hey, I'm having a crab outing. We're having a clam bake. Are you going to help them come up with themes and give them ideas?" And because I'm not as talented as you are, apparently, I would never think of half of this stuff.
Oh, I beg to differ. You're pretty amazing. Absolutely, and right. I mean, I would say we can do any type of. If you're going to do a platter, then we can do crabs, we can do lobsters, we can do the nets, we can put a couple chef hats on with the guys or girls' names that are actually doing the cooking. Again, it's as personable as they'd like it to be. But I'm here to help them, and that's a very wonderful part of the job, I think, is when someone calls and says, "Well, I really don't know what to do," and you kind of say, "Well, we can do this shape, we can do that shape," and then they ultimately do. They're a part of the design process. Right. Yeah, I mean, there's sharks on here. There's dogs. You can get your dog done. It's great. Now, can the dogs eat this? I don't know with the icing, right? Well, I have done a dog show, and I did have proper dog treats for them. However, one of the clients bought the cookies, and her dog ate the whole bag of them, and he was all right. So I don't know. I wouldn't recommend that they get them, but I guess in Wow. So you have. Let me see what we got here. What we're offering? We're getting. We have minis. You can get minis done. Yes. And they're also great for, you can decorate your cakes with them or put them on top of cupcakes in this theme also. The minis work really well for that. And then bouquets, you can send a bouquet. Yes, the bouquets aren't able to be shipped. Okay. But the, I can definitely send cookies on sticks, and those are shipped. Those can be shipped. You just can't put it together and ship it. You can't incorporate. Right. But and the alternative to that is the cookie boxes that are on there. Yep. It's a very personalized, almost like a cookie gram itself, that it's all in the same theme and it's very personable to whomever you're sending it to. Okay, now can I order online or do I have to call you? Oh, it says order online. Let me see. I'm checking this out here. Yes, you can place an order online. And typically I will call you and we can go over any details or any specifics. Mm-hmm. And it says I can pick my own flavor of icing, too, on the cake pops. Yeah? Yes. It says so I can have cream cheese, chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry icing. Yes. I'm liking this. I think everybody's getting cookies this year. It's easy. You can go online. Oh, happy birthday. And there you go. Had I known. Because there's people, I have aunts and stuff that I send stuff to. I have no idea what to get them. None. They're older, they have everything, but if they got a fun cookie with
her name on it, it would be kind of like a nice touch, I think. I have a father-in-law who actually will be getting an order for, because I know he doesn't listen to my show, so I'm good. His birthday is September 12th. I never know what to buy this man. Never. So I'm thinking I'm going to call and we're going to get a boat done or something, because that's what he loves in life, boating.
Absolutely. That sounds wonderful.
That's the kind of thing. So, all right, tell everybody how to find you.
You can find me at the website, www.jerseycookiegirl.com. I'm also on Facebook at jerseycookiegirl.com. You can call me, 732-213-0590. I'm also, you can tweet me at Jersey Cookie Girl. There's no I in girl, just GRL. And I look forward to hearing from you.
All right. Well, again, if you need cookies, Nicole is the place to go, and she will make it a personal experience for you, which I think is important. It's not just sending cookies. It's sending something very designed specifically for the person, and I think that's the key here. So, well, I want to thank you, Nicole, for coming on. We're going to let you go.
Thank you so much. Oh, it's a pleasure and an honor.
We will talk to you soon, and I'll be talking to you to place those orders real soon.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you again, both Keith and Kelly. It was definitely an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
We're going to go to commercial break.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.